Hello everybody, my name is Groundback, and yesterday I did the best TERA type every unit of a Pokemon. But as you can see here, there was one Pokemon that didn't actually bother to give a proper TERA type to, and that would be both of the Landorus farms. Now the reason for that was because one, the video was already super long, so I felt like we really had to rush, and two, I was a little overwhelmed because of how excellent of a Pokemon Landorus is. But I thought, yeah, no, I can't do like my boy injustice like that. I need to like do this right. So we have the same tier list. You can see everything else that's here. You can tell me if anything you disagree with. But yeah, we're gonna find out what these guys actually should be, because I know Landorus is a really versatile Pokemon, but I don't know why. But I was just thinking like, yeah, like it's probably depending on the city, you want to have a completely different Terra type. But now I'm just like, wait, no, that's stupid. Why? No, there's obviously going to be like a best one. So that's what we're going to go over today. Starting off with regular Genie form. This one, it's pretty interesting. Because, like, even though, like, you know, Landorus has, like, more attack than special attack, he usually likes using, like, Life Orb. Which, you know, I find interesting. I didn't even know this... He had Sand Force? I didn't know Sheer Force was a hidden ability. That's interesting. But yeah, like whenever this guy gets like quick ban from Oyo all the time because he just spams Earth Power. Like, what else do you really need? Like, he has Focus Blast, he has Sludge Wave, and not Knockoff. He lost that this generation. He has a new signature move, but it's probably gonna be worse than Earth Power in like every way. You can also use like Rock Slide and stuff like that. And where's Gravity? Like, shouldn't Gravity be on here as, like a use move? Because with Gravity, you can, like, hit flying types, you know, with Earth Power, so I feel like that's actually worth it. What the heck? That's weird. Definitely weird. Either way, really good. It has a lot of stuff you can hit it with. So, like, you can, like, go with, like, you know, Terra Ground to give him more stab, Terra Flying, so they can probably have, like, better, like, flying stab than, like, Air Slash. Actually, no, because I feel like you would rather use, Air Slash anyways, because then it gets, like, boosted by sheer power. You can give, like, Sludge Wave for, like, poison stuff, or, like, oh, I didn't think about it, but I guess you could make, like, something like Terra Electric, or Terra, like fire, I guess, to potentially hit like flying types. Interesting, but I feel like putting this guy in Terra Ground is probably the best choice. Because like Earth Power is always gonna be by far the most consistent damage. And you like having like you know, well, to be honest, Landorus already does a pretty good job fighting against its checks. It's fighting against checks like, you know, like, stuff that's good against ground types, like water, ice, grass. It already, like, can beat those with sheer force. Literally. Oh, that's funny. And, like, you're gonna appreciate, it doesn't really matter that you still are weak to ice. I think you're just gonna appreciate just losing the 4 times weakness. And with gravity, you can hit literally everything in the game. And I'm pretty sure literally nothing actually wants to, like, take a, boosted, like, Terra Ground, like sheer force, life orb boosted Earth Power. And like when I think about it, what resists ground? Is it just grass exactly? Because if it is grass exactly, then grass easily gets taken care of by like Sludge Wave. So I'm pretty sure you can just do a set where it's just like Rock Polish, Gravity, Earth Power, and then Sludge Wave. And then like I think that's dead ass just the entire metagame, just dead. Like, there's a reason why it's always banned in Uber, or banned the Ubers, yeah. Now, Therian. This one I feel like is, was not that like original Landorus is like less versatile? Because he is, there's a lot of different stuff you can use for him. But like, you usually see way more, like, you see a much bigger variety of movesets with like Therian Landorus. And like, look at the stats, like he has amazing, well, he's pretty much good at everything. And even his special attack is actually pretty good. Like, I don't think you're going to use his signature move. I think you're mostly going to be sadly lost stuff like knockoff and toxic. But I feel like if you wanted to, you could use it for like, as a way to like status more. But like, seriously, like this suit still has like U-turn, stealth rock. I don't think he gets spikes, but that would be funny. Yeah, he doesn't get spikes, but yeah, like superpower, earthquake, explosion. You know, you always got above explosion. Yeah, so TERA normal, obviously. But I feel like the main thing you usually use for Landorus theory is he's never like the main sweeper. You can make him that. He has like rock polish and like sword stance. So something like TERA ground is perfectly reasonable. Even TERA flying is reasonable. Like just giving a good physical stab, especially since you wouldn't normally see it coming. But by far the main problem for Landorus is always, and I do mean always, having, you know, that really bad weakness to ice. So I think you just want to have something that like resists, you know, ice. And also, you're Landorus, so you want to be bulky, so you want a bulky, like, you know, type in general. So because of that, I think where it should go should be really obvious. Water. When you put it in water, it, well, you know, like, it resists ice, it resists water, so those are two of its main counters. Sure, it's weak to, like, both, like, electric and grass, but, like, you have the ground move to take care of any, electric types. And either you can just, like, U-turn and pivot out of, like, grass, or you can just, like, if you want to, use, like, your good, like, poison or flying moves. Like, it is easy. Like, you can take care of their weaknesses, so, like, yeah. Like, it's not even, like, a question. It almost makes me question why I didn't think of it before. I guess I was just too scatterbrained. So we don't need that. We just have a regular tier list. But yeah, here is the true and updated tier list for Generation 5. Landorus now has official tiers. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you disagree with anything.